Okay, hello there. I am doing something for the club I am in manga club, and so I'm going to show you how to draw in my style, or explain it the best I can without just saying, you do this. Just move this, there we go. Okay, so the way I always start a character is I start with the eyes, so let's create a pair of eyes, or just one eye, because, I always start with one eye. It's usually the right eye. Yeah, this is the right, so right eye. And let's see what we can come up with. Because I like making the eyes unique, like you can tell the character from the eye. That's why I always start with the eye. So let's start with my character's eye, my OC. My OC is called Neko. And so, of course, she is going to have a cat-like eye. That's about it. And also, you gotta do the eyelid and the eyebrow. The eyelid should kind of bleed from the eyebrow, so yeah, there's your eye. And now you can start drawing the character. I always start with a circle for the head and a little dip here, kind of like leading from the circle in a sense. There's your head. There's also a neck. The more this part right here leans, the way you know it's turned. Since this part is here, the head is facing it this way. This would be where the eyes are from. So this would be where the shoulder is. Or it could be, the more you change it, like this would be facing straight forward, and so. Let's get this person. There we go. Now you have a character that's facing straight forward. After this, I usually draw the outline of the body, usually coming from the neck. This is bad so far. Boobs, yes. And so, yeah, there would be the belly button. Usually there is some curvature with my characters because, appeal. I usually draw my character Neko with her hands behind her back because I guess I am okay at hands, but I still don't like doing it. You draw where the torso ends along with two lines. The lines are the legs. There should bow inward and then outward, because that's how knee works. And you should add the eyes right about in the middle of the head. Sometimes your head will be too big from the looks of it, so you go with the smallest loop of the circle. The nose casts the shadow, so you always draw a shadow. And the expression always tells about the character too. So my character Neko, she changes depending on the roleplay. I roleplay like I said in a previous video, but yeah. If you want, sometimes I can show you some scenarios that happen in my roleplay. But yeah, I'm going to draw her with her normal hairstyle. She usually has a swoop, as I call it, here and here. And so yeah, many people know that my OC's, well, if you know me, my OC's name is Neko Bonfoy. Because the first time I drew her, or my friend actually originally designed my OC, and I made her my own after all these years. She had a curl. This character no longer has a curl, but I'm gonna draw her with one since she usually has one. Well, in my first design of her. Next, it's good to draw the body so that way when you add the clothes you can kind of draw where they fold. For example, if I did a baggy shirt, there'd be a curve here because, the chest ends there. You want it to be baggy, so you kind of let it come off the body's frame. And you just kind of take what the pencil gives you. Sometimes it can be bad, sometimes it can be good. Usually I'd put something here because, there's if you know what boobs are, there's usually a little dip in between, and so you want to like kind of show that it's going between it. So I usually have 2 lines or 3 that show that spanning across. For this one, I'm going to give her a sleeveless turtleneck because I think those are cute, relatively cute. I don't have any, but you know, I like the look of it. And so when there's the elbow, you do that. And here you go. Let me just erase some of the lines. You don't have to erase all of them. Give her the eyes, and the eyebrows are especially important because they can change the whole look of the character. Like for example, I'm gonna do a really simple eye. If you give them this eyebrow, they're suddenly mad. Okay, I'm gonna do 3. If you give them this eyebrow, they're happy. Or surprised, depending on how you see it. You give them this eyebrow, they look saddish. And if they give them this eyebrow, they just look concerned. Or poker faced. Depends also how your eye looks, you know? The bigger, you know, it could be trying to get attention, you know, like, give me that swoozy. And the smaller, you're scared for your life, you know, someone's gonna kill me. Or the more insane you are. Because as we all know what a yandere is. Which my character's like a bit yandere depending on the actual RP we do. But yeah, you just kind of follow the swing of things with this. Whenever there's a bend, you want to kind of put a bit of a curve to kind of show it. And yeah, that's how you draw close. Now I'm going to draw hands. So if you do want to draw a character with a hand, what you should do is, or at least what I do is, let's say we want them to do a peace sign. So I'm going to erase this and make them do a peace sign. Their arm usually doesn't go really out when you do it, so you don't want to just do that unless it's like, you know, if anyone saw the Yandere Simulator where both hands are like that. Most people, at least my character, she's very introverted, so her elbows would stay in. You also want to, like, you know, draw what they do depending on their personality. Like I said, since she's very introverted, her elbows would stay inside because she doesn't want to take up too much space. So yeah, I'd usually hold my fingers here and draw just, you know, what they look like. Let's just do it very basically because sometimes it actually takes me a long time because, yeah, fingers are evil. The thumb is the worst because it functions so differently from the other fingers. But, you know, you eventually get it. The way I draw fingers is I kind of have a straight edge on the side and kind of rounded here. I also draw fingernails like that. So let's say it's like this. I usually put the fingernail here. Okay, and now feet. As you can tell, I suck at feet. I don't like feet. Feet are evil. So yeah, you want to know, feet are evil. You think hands are evil. Once you get the hang of hands are good, feet are evil. You know, try to draw bare feet. I don't. To be honest, I haven't drawn bare feet. Because it's just, every time I try, you know, this is the best I can do. Like, if you look at my characters in my Yuki speed draw video, you will see they are wearing shoes like this, and you may wonder where they come from, and it's because I suck at drawing feet, so they're really boxy. I need to work on that, so I can't really show you how to do feet. But yeah, and also if, for example, let's say the character's hair is blowing in the wind and you want to draw from the side, you know, you gotta get the nose going up, the upper lip's right there, and the lower lip's right there. You don't want the mouth starting right there. You can do that, but sometimes that doesn't get off the best effect. Let's say their mouth is open. You want to go bit into the middle of the first lip. Curve it up down there, and a down line, kind of like that. The hair would kind of be like this. It would be flowing on either side. And I'm just gonna do a quick doodle. Let's say you want it to look as natural, and so it's good to just, you know, kind of get some lines to go off of and then add hair following that, however that may look. And sometimes you don't even want this part. You just want strands of hair going. So yeah, that is a tutorial on how to draw my style and my anatomy. So yeah, I hope this helps, and I wanna say thanks to the Manga Club for helping me. Thanks for the help. Love ya.